Okay, right, next one. What is this? Video 4, I think? If you don't know what I'm on about, this is a series of videos from this year's Drachenfest, which is a big live-action roleplay event in Germany, one of the biggest in the world. I talk about it in my first video. There'll be a card somewhere on the screen. So yeah, in this one I was a little stumped for what to do, so I figured I would try and get a tour of a camp. This year I decided to go to Red Camp to have a bit of a poke around and see if anyone was willing to give me a tour. Kind of had to wing it a little bit. There was no one really available, so I was just kind of wandering about, like asking different groups what the story is. One thing I thought that was really cool is one group came along this year called Rhino Company, and they had built a tank out of a tractor. It was kind of like, you know, fantasy Warhammer mixed with Mad Max. So it's like got a turret and like guns and stuff and a drum up on the back of it. You'll see in the video. Really cool though. Didn't get a chance to actually see it in operation. It was driving around and stuff at different points. I just never managed to get that on camera, which kind of sucked because I would have really liked to. But it was really cool, even getting up and having a look at it. There was tons of detail on it. The guys had spent so much time on it. Super cool. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about the thing and show you the thing.
Our group name is Dinolotarians. We've been here for roughly 7 years, I think. We started following Inquisitor, who's not here this year and wasn't also here last year. But yeah, we started to immigrate here in the Red Camp as well without our Inquisitor, and now we camp here with the First Lands, and yeah, that's now our destiny. We are craftsmen, and we started with a bank this year, and we are in charge of a few things behind the fighting scene here of the First Lands. The First Lands this year has roughly around 80 people, I think. Our group is really small this year, so we are only here with 5 people. With my mother, he's a craftsman as well, and my right hand here next to her, Otarion, is also here the 4th year, 5th year, something like this, 3rd year. Yeah, we are always here with new people and older people. They die of old age, of some orcs or stuff like that, so they actually can't come every year, or not anymore.
The Dagon from Askland, and we are coming to the Drachenfest since 2015, I think. Yeah. We are from a Norse country, from a group of 3 islands, and we are like yeah, we are coming to watch and see how the Southlands do things, how they lead their lives, what they believe in, how they fight.
So this is all the lore for your group?
A lore, how the world created winter and summer, the stars in the sky, the secret of the star, the steel, how the gods are gave us to us.
Our laws.
Oh my
Our
god.
lores.
That's
Just a little bit.
that's a proper book, like.
Yes.
Now we are 10. There used to be, yeah, it's been a fluctuation of over time. We used to be some more, we used to be some less. It started with 2 people. I met them about 2006 to 2007, and then I joined the group quite from the beginning, and we started weaving stories and thinking how people far away who had never seen the cultures of another country would think about when they found out they were not the only ones and started to see this new world.
Time to make it, maybe 2 years, but yeah, a weekends, a few days, a few hours when we had time with the guys. Yeah, there was a way to gather all together during the pandemic, so we took our time to make it until the Drachenfest. So on the back side we have a big siege turrets to bridge the walls and the doors. Up in the tower we have 2 light cannons. We can put archers, we can throw things, bottles, rocks, whatever. We have a ram in backup on the left here. If we do not achieve to break the door with the nose of the tank. And we have other hidden weapons, but I may not talk about this.
Okay.
It's secret. It has a name, and the name is Cyrus Sanctus. Cyrus Sanctus is the name of our former captain who died a few years ago during an epic battle that we lost. So we kept the bloody remains of our captain and we put them into the chapel. So we can worship him, and as we are a doomed company, we hope that he can protect us from the dark powers. So we worship him, we put donations, we pray him, and we are confident that the soul of our captain helps the tank moving. If the captain is happy, the tank will more likely move and do the job. If the dead captain is angry, the steam tank may not start or even turn against its own troops. It may happen. So we have to keep him under control. We wanted to come with something special, so we made it specially for Drachenfest.
Okay, so that was Red Camp and their tank. So I'd never really interacted with Red Camp before. I know different people who were there and stuff like that, but I never really went in and like had a look around or anything. And man, gotta say, really cool in there, extremely welcoming. Any group I talked to was very like open to like people learning more and having chats and sitting down having a drink with them and stuff like that. Very welcoming. Anyone I talked to who was staying there was having a really good time as well. So definitely came onto my list of places that I might want to stay in future. But yeah, that's all for this one. I actually tried to get a little tour of Silver Camp as well, but didn't really pan out. Next year though, there was also a bard came up to me and he sang me a cool song about Red Camp, but I hit the fucking wrong button on the camera, so it recorded it all in slow motion with no audio. So that happened. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there for this one. Be interested in hearing what you think or any observations you guys had about Red Camp or any of the other camps. Leave a comment down below if that's the case. And yeah, we'll probably leave it there. I will see yous in the next one.